We are alive! Already making sure all these systems are a go. Going straight into today's stream, so I don't really have much of a music, so I just had some epic instrumental. Okay, is this one working? Alrighty, since we seem to be running a little bit of time, basically, this stream. See, Minion's here. That's a good band name. I think I actually heard that guy in a record shop. No, that's the STDs or something. The ringworms? He ate it. Ah. Because I could not doubt it. Yeah. So guys, we're gonna play a game. Okay, so viewers, background to this is there is no background. I just wanted to play a game. Is that working? let's try this.
This is preposterous. Oh. Ooh, spooky.
Alright, now we can hear.
So what are we playing today, boys?
Alrighty, so yeah. The reason for today's stream is I didn't really have one. I wanted to play a game.
He wanted to play game, people.
Game.
So let's get into it.
Hey, yo, what is this? A game?
What is this game?
What is this, gay?
What is this game?
Kinda cringe.
That's giving me a lot of game vibes. It's some copyrighted, right?
My thing is playing through my mic.
Yeah, we can hear.
Hell.
A wonderful day to rob the bank.
Alrighty, now we finally got everything set up. Let's get into game.
Hey,
We ready to game?
I'm ready to gay.
It's game time.
It's gay time.
Ready to start game?
Full screen. Okay, make sure the stream can see it.
Let me pull up. Yeah, stream can see it.
Gronk drinks him. He's Gronk.
Ready?
Who's Gronk?
You think I got a clue? He drinks him.
What does he drink?
Him?
Him?
No, he drinks him.
Drinks who?
He drinks him.
Me?
No, he drinks him.
Who?
He drinks
Nicholas, you ready?
Drinks what?
him. I'm ready.
We're,
Susie.
we're robbing the White House.
I'm gonna not murder Joe Biden.
To the Oval Office we go.
Now,
Piss.
Documents with are most likely kept in the operation, or lock as they call it.
now, for the theming of today's stream, we are about liberal clause.
We're Santa Liberal Claus.
We're joining the war on Christmas on the side of the Christmas.
Is anyone fighting against Christmas?
It's a war on Christmas, Coulter.
Who's Christmas?
Not
Ready
much.
up,
What's a Christmas
Coulter.
with you?
Kris Kringle, I hardly tingle.
Coulter, click ready.
Start spreading the news. You want to be a part of it. North Pole, North Pole. Okay, can I rant about Tim Allen's The Santa Claus 3?
We're live, so do it.
I was watching this movie with my family a few days ago, and it's fucking baffling, this movie. So, have you seen it? Either of you?
I haven't seen the Santa Claus.
have you seen the Santa Claus 3 : The Escape Clause with Martin fucking Short as Jack Frost?
That was him?
That was him. That was Martin Short. Only Murders in the Building. Trains, automobiles.
Only Murders in the Building.
In that one episode of Arrested Development where he has no legs.
What is this?
What is this, a leg? Anyway. So the plot, have you seen the movie though?
Storm
Nicholas?
the White House.
I've seen Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause.
You've seen Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause. Okay. For all the viewers out there that don't
way
fucking
is
know
west?
what the movie's about.
This
Like,
is
are
the
we
West
raiding
Wing.
the Capitol? Didn't they already do that?
No, this is the White House.
Oh, okay.
Very
But
different.
anyway, Martin Short plays Joel. Have you seen it? I need to know.
Seen what?
Tim Allen's The Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause.
I don't know. Maybe.
Well, anyway, Martin Short is in the movie, and he plays Jack Frost. Now, the plot of the movie is that there's like a society of like the mythical holiday creatures. So we got Tooth Fairy, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, Father Time, Mother Nature. And what confuses me is that some of these are holidays and other ones like the Tooth Fairy, right? Like we all had like the Tooth Fairy as a kid. The Tooth Fairy takes the teeth, does whatever with it. What the fuck is Mother Nature?
It's
Whose parents told them there was a Mother Nature and a Father Time?
I mean,
Who's Father Time?
What are you talking about? He's just a bald guy with a big beard and a staff. Father Time. What are you on? And Jack Frost? So the plot of the movie is that Jack Frost is upset Santa gets all the hullabaloo around Christmas, and he says, "Oh, what do I get? You get the billboards and the Coca-Cola commercials. What do I get? All I get is some runny noses and some dead citrus." And then, so he and Tim Allen, he has to turn back into Tim Allen. Wait, no, I'm thinking of the wrong movie. Wait, no, I am thinking of the right movie. So Tim Allen, his wife's parents, because in the last movie he imprisoned a woman in his North Pole slave child labor complex. Where there are disgusting, vile reindeer creatures that fart and shit everywhere. And they're not cute at all. They're not charming at all. They're these disgusting, putrid, sewed together Muppets that just fart and go. Rah, 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 rah. And it's horrific. And the plot of the movie is that Jack Frost wants to take over Christmas from Tim Allen, and Tim Allen's wife, her parents are coming, so his in-laws. So he has to pretend. This is the real kicker. He has to pretend that he's not Santa Claus because obviously he can't know that he's Santa Claus. Even though his other family knows that he's Santa Claus, he can't let the other family know. So he has to pretend that he is a Canadian toy maker who just happens to live in a place where there's a man with icicles for hair and a bunch of child slave labor that they just don't question.
I mean, would you question it?
Because Jack Frost is the pay for his sins because he bought a bunch of cardboard cutouts of himself and put them around stores instead and replaced the Santa Claus ones with that. So for his punishment, he has to help around the North Pole and help Santa get Christmas ready. So Tim Allen uses Jack Frost as his ice slave man. And Jack Frost learns that there's something called the escape clause.
The escape clause.
Hey, that's the name of the show. Where Tim Allen, if he holds a magic snow globe and says, I wish I was never Santa Claus. Then he goes back to the night of the first movie where he murders and kills Santa Claus. He goes back to before then, and he can prevent him being Santa Claus. So Jack Frost, Martin Short, tricks Tim Allen into holding the snow globe and saying, "Oh, I wish I was never Santa Claus." And then he goes back in time to the first movie.
Fellow Americans. Reaper, all man.
And then Tim Allen is like just after the part where Santa Claus falls on the ground and dies. And he Martin Short grabs the coat and puts it on, because if you put on the coat, you become Santa Claus. So now cut to modern day, and Tim Allen is just Tim Allen. It's just some sleazy conservative businessman. It's just Tim Allen. And Tim Allen, I don't even remember his name. Scott Calvin. That's his name. He becomes Scott Calvin.
Scott Calvin?
He becomes Scott the Woz Calvin.
He made FNAF.
He becomes Scott Cawthon, who is also a conservative businessman. And basically, now Martin Short runs the North Pole, and he's turned the North Pole into a giant Disneyland-style amusement park where you can, like, buy presents there and stuff, and you can, like, pet reindeer. And the funniest scene in the movie is completely unintentional. It's where a bunch of children are abusing and berating a reindeer, and the reindeer looks up into the sky with deafeningly sick eyes and just goes, "Aww!" And it's the only funny scene in the movie. Because it looks like a giant putrid Muppet creature. I hope it dies. So then Martin Short is dancing down a stairway with a reprise of what? Like the Joker. And he's going, "You want to be a part of it, North Pole, North Pole." And he's like forcing all of his child slave elves to dance with it. And then the one like nerd virgin ass elf, like Curtis or whatever his name is, who's like his assistant in this movie, not Bernard, because apparently Bernard died in this one or whatever. He's not dead. If you watch the Santa Clauses, which I did, don't worry, I watched every episode. There's a lot of intricate lore about Santa Claus, but that's for a future video. But so Martin Short has to like dance down and forces his elf child slaves, and Curtis has this like remote pen that can like record people's voices that he's selling at the gift shop. So Tim Allen takes one of the like voice recorder pens and brings it up to Martin Short and has a big argument with Martin Short, and he's like, "All right, listen." It's not what Tim Allen sounds like.
Why did you
It's like Ronald Reagan. So Tim Allen goes, "Martin Short, what are you doing? You gotta keep the magic of Christmas alive." And Martin Short goes like, "Oh, I can't remember. Who's the one who said that they don't want to be Santa Claus anymore? Was it Rudolph? Rudolph's mama?" And that's the hardest I've ever laughed in a movie ever. Rudolph's mama? So then Tim Allen gets dragged away by security guards. Tim Allen experiences police brutality in the North Pole. And he is taken to the performance where Martin Short is dancing to the North Pole reprise of New York. That was a horrible voice crack. God damn, Tim Allen is emasculating me. New York? I just realized I've talked this entire stream and not let anyone else speak. But fuck all you guys.
This is like a great video essay. We don't have to edit this. We can just put this in a video.
I just upload this to ContraPoints' channel.
Alter rant.
All their rants about Tim Allen's The Santa Claus 3. the escape clause.
We should all
So-
talk about. We should all talk about one of our favorite Christmas movies on this, or possibly.
Oh, we should all only talk about Tim Allen movies.
You guys seen Christmas with the Cranks?
Oh my god, I'm talking about Christmas with the Cranks after this.
Here we go.
I got power.
So, Martin Short, after he finishes doing his big dance, Tim Allen talks to his niece. I forget her name, maybe like Lucy or whatever. But his like little niece is there because his cuck of a ex-husband, not ex-husband, his wife's new husband. What is that to him? His step-husband? Anyway, he's a fucking cuck. And he takes his daughter to the North Pole, and Tim Allen is like talking to his like stepdaughter, niece, whatever they are. And he's talking to her, and he's saying like, "Do you trust me?" And if I was her, I would be like, "No, I don't trust you, Tim Allen. I've never seen you before. You're just a weird man who just tried to fight Santa Claus, who is now Martin Short." And Tim Allen goes, "You like snow globes?" "I know a snow globe." My voice for Tim Allen has changed so much. What's I'm trying to do the one I did in the video. Everyone watch Tim Allen reviews Lightyear. It's good. It's good. So Tim Allen is like, "You like snow globes, little girl? Here's a snow globe. There's one behind the vending machine. If you go behind the vending machine and take that, I need you to bring it to me." And then she's like, "I don't know. You're kind of weird. And also you're in handcuffs. And also you're my like abusive stepfather I haven't seen in years." And he's like, "Do you trust me?" And she goes, "Yeah." So she goes and behind the vending machine and gets it. And throws the snow globe at Tim Allen, who catches it and then puts it in Martin Short's hand. And then Martin Short is like, "Oh, you think you've beat me? Oh, for it to work, you need me to say those words, and I'm never saying those words." And then Tim Allen plays the voice recorder clip on the pen where he says, "I wish I was never Santa Claus." And then Tim Allen says, "Now who said that? Rudolph? Rudolph's mama?"
And that.
And the movie should be over, but it's weird because it's like the movie takes so much time for anything to fucking happen. Like, this is supposed to be like the big crux of the movie. Who would love to see like It's a Wonderful Lifestyle thing? Who wants to see Martin Short gaily dance about with his child slaves?
Me
What's that?
incredibly
Everyone?
So
Okay.
much. Me incredibly so much.
That's right. Everyone wants to see Martin Short dance with his gay child slaves, but that only takes maybe 30 minutes of the movie, and that's supposed to be like the big climax. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Lucy's mom, which is Tim Allen's ex-wife, and her cuck dad are frozen and put in a storage locker by Martin Short, who froze them to death. So they're dead. They're in a comatose state. And you're not going to believe how the fucking movie is solved. They get all the magical creatures together, and they're like yelling at Martin Short, and they're like, "This is not what Christmas is about. You can't weaponize Christmas. It's got to come from the heart." And then the little girl, Lucy, hugs Martin Short, which is the most uncomfortable scene in any movie ever, because he starts like blushing and like smoke comes out of his ears and he goes brrrr, and like
"Awooga!"
he goes brrrr, and I'm like, dude, Martin Short, that's like a 5-year-old girl hugging you. And then his body starts cracking, and then he becomes a white guy with like a brown comb over hair. He just becomes Martin Short, and he just goes, "I think I liked it." And I'm like, what? And that's how the movie is solved.
What the?
And there's a scene where Tim Allen's like father-in-law, he says, "So wait a minute, you're Father Christmas, and I'm your father-in-law. That means I'm father-in-law Christmas." And there's a part where he's hugging like Mother Nature, and he just like slowly like inserts his face into like her bosoms, and the scene goes on for like 20 seconds longer than it should, and that's the end of the movie.
I'm watching this so much after this. You have
Tim Allen,
all you have done is advertise
Santa
this
Claus
movie
3: The Escape Clause.
Tim Allen, the Santa Claus 3: The Escape Clause.
Starring Tim Allen and Martin Short.
You have advertised this movie for me.
I'm secretly being paid by Tim Allen at all times to talk about him.
After this stream, you go up behind the dumpsters, and Tim Allen in like a rusty cloak goes in, and just like
Allen just passes me a 50.
an envelope full of cash. You did good. You did good, kid.
You did. I can't do it. Hold on. You did good, kid.
Here's your cut.
For those wondering what my Tim Allen voice is, it's just like a Detroit, New Jersey kind of bastardized version of Bob's voice from
I
Bob's
know it was
Burgers.
kind of it was absolutely Bob Belcher.
Very inspired by Bob Belcher.
While we're on the topic of Martin Short, everyone should watch Only Murders in the Building. Everyone.
I've been needing to watch it.
Yes, you have.
Literally everyone I know has told me that's good.
It is literally Well Look at the Crime. It is just Well Look at the Crime.
Have we publicly talked about the Murderville thing?
No, we have not discussed it live.
Let's talk about it.
All right.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
Good. Well, look at the crime.
Good. Well Look at the Crime.
Oh, look at the crime. I'm Link. I have herpes. Out of us, who's the Rhett and who's the Link, Nicholas?
What are you speaking?
Buskus.
And Kyle Rittenhouse.
Okay, out of us, who's the Tobuscus and who's the Kyle Rittenhouse?
We're all looking at you, Joel.
What?
Joel, I think you gave big Kyle Rittenhouse
Big
energy.
Tobuscus vibes.
I'm the Tobuscus, Joel's Kyle Rittenhouse, and I'm, Nicholas is the annoying orange.
Is the Ancient Almond doing the gaming video?
Hey, I will take to the back with another gaming video! Anyway, continuing the Tim Allen discussion. Christmas with the Cranks. Oh my god. What a terrible, terrible movie. I'm not going to go too in-depth with this one because everyone watching JonTron's Christmas with the Cranks video, one of my favorite videos ever made. I make a pilgrimage to it every year. Go watch JonTron's Christmas with the Cranks video. It's way better than anything I could ever make about Christmas with the Cranks. Don't watch the Nostalgia Critics one. That one sucks.
While we're on the topic of Nostalgia Critic, everyone watch Kikassia.
Everyone watch Kikassia, Suburban Nights, To Boldly Flee.
Although not To Boldly Flee, or possibly less of To Boldly Flee because of the...
Oh, the Linkara robot rape scene. Forgot about that. Is that in To Boldly Flee? Or is that Suburban Nights?
To Boldly Flee.
It's To Boldly Flee. I'm gonna be honest, when me and Nicholas watched Kikassia one night, that is the most happy I've ever been in my life. That movie is like, what, almost 2 hours? I think it took us 5 to watch. Also, an addendum essay, because this reminded me.
Coulter,
Movie
where have you been this whole time in the game?
What?
Coulter, get over here.
I have not seen you once in the game.
Oh, I just keep running in a circle.
He's
Anyway.
been in the starting area the entire time. Get downstairs, Coulter.
Taking out the guards.
We need to wait. We need to raid the White House, Coulter.
You need to do what to the White House?
We need to raid it. Come
We're joining
on.
the war on Christmas on the side of the Christmas.
Down the
I'm
stairs,
Tim
Coulter.
Allen. I'm Tim
This
Allen.
way.
But yeah, I like how my Tim Allen impression sounds nothing like Tim Allen.
I mean, a little bit.
Into the hole.
Allen is more like to infinity and beyond.
Oh, R is to reload.
Yeah. Coulter, get
Cool,
back in the
Coulter,
freaking...
Coulter. Yeah, boy. You're shooting at the... Raise the shields!
Can I team kill?
No?
Oh, well then why is he
Activate
bleeding?
the gas chamber.
What? No! Kanye!
I bet you're wondering why I've gathered you all here.
No one man should have all that power.
Your clock's ticking, you just count the hours.
Don't jump down the
We are
stairs.
entering.
No one man should have all that fuel. The clock's ticking and I want to do her.
Oop.
Do her, I hardly know her.
Sure, I hardly fought.
Do her, I don't sex.
Do her, I hardly. Do
Wait,
her.
are we trying to kill the president or whatever?
Do her.
No,
Hard.
we're stealing pardons.
Do her.
I'm hard.
So then we can
Why?
commit tax evasion.
Oh, tax evasion.
Legally.
Sounds like Kanye.
No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking.
No one man should have all that fascism. Clock's ticking, I just count the fascism.
Done.
Oh, but anyway, like I was saying, I watched the movie Violent Night recently.
Done.
I thought it was gonna be terrible, but it was actually pretty good. It was like, I mean, it was kind of like trashy, but I thought it was cute. It was sweet. It was funny. It was, it had like some good like gore scenes in it. It was well made. But there's literally a part at the end of the movie, which is the scene from Kick-Assia, where they're like, "Everyone clap to wake up Santa Christ."
We need to believe in Santa Christ.
You believe in Santa Christ, Nicholas, in your heart and soul.
We believe in Santa Christ. We believe in Santa Christ.
Don't they just like chuck his body in the dumpster? That's one of the only unironically funny scenes in that. That and the "Are you a Nazi or are you a Nazi?"
Yeah.
Okay. That and when Film Brain goes, "I heard a gunshot. Was it from a gun?" They're like the only good jokes in it.
You know what? Can we legally watch Kick-Assia on stream?
After this match, I know what we're doing.
I'm gonna start it now. Just side tab it. You know what? I'm gonna side tab the game to put Kick-Assia on the front.
Cassian on the front.
Body in the front.
Oh, put on the Nostalgia Critic wall review.
Wait, you reviewed the border?
Someone turn on the power. Nicholas, turn on the power.
I have no comment on that. You can make that joke. I can't. Nicholas, what would you rate the border on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm gonna say no, the usual thing I say for like when it's on that, how would you rate? Does not work here because I usually go. I mean, had some good ideas but bad execution, and I cannot say them.
What would you say, Nicholas? Would you say it was effective in keeping you out?
Yeah, you just clipped that so hard.
Hold on, I'm opening up Twitch on my phone right now.
Clipped that so hard.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Cut that out. Everyone watching, forget that. Clock's ticking, I just count the hours.
one man should have all that penis.
Clock's ticking. I just count the penis. When are we gonna get Kanye on the HCast?
We just need Joel to put on a hoodie and just say, "Yeah, I'm Kanye."
I love Hitler. What if Kanye went on a whole like big Nazi rant, but he had his auto tune on the whole time? So it's like, I think we should exterminate.
You guys heard "Can't Handle This" by Bo Burnham?
Nicholas, you know that's supposed to be a parody of Kanye, right?
It's called Kanye Rant. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying here.
It's supposed to be a parody of like the rant he did at the end of his Yeezus tour.
That's the point I'm making.
What's it? Well, you're saying that like, oh, it'll be like Bo Burnham's thing, but Bo Burnham's thing was supposed to be like Kanye's thing.
So Kanye's thing is like how he said Kanye's thing was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Why didn't you just say it's like the Yeezus rant then?
Cause you think I know Yeezus commonly?
Dude, Yeezus nuts. You think the album would have been as successful if he named it that?
And then he said to everyone, "You want to see my Enos?"
Said, "You want to see my Hitler?" He pulls him out of his little pocket and he does a little jig.
You know the Kirby victory dance? He did that with his penis.
What victory dance?
The Kirby victory dance.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Joel, how are we supposed to hack the mainframe? I have been jumping around.
Anyway, Kanye,
Legally,
Tim
what do you
Allen,
think I've been
same,
doing,
same.
Nicholas?
I need something I can rant about. Wait, what did you say?
Okay.
Anybody got any ideas?
Are you playing the Nostalgia Critic Wall review?
Well, I haven't started it yet.
We're watching it after this.
No one man should have all that penis.
No one man should have all that critic.
What do you say?
Critic. Do you think that Doug Walker has ever had sex?
I think it's kind of obvious.
You think he has?
Joe. Oh no.
What? Oh.
Joe.
Starting.
I
What did you do,
physically-
Nicholas?
You know how there's like some celebrities out there where you just
How-
can't imagine them having sex?
How in the world did you manage that, Nick? Just go over here. This way. Yeah.
Like, give me your list.
Of celebrities I can't imagine having sex?
Yes.
Definitely the Nostalgia Critic. Can you imagine him in bed?
I think that's more of the reasoning.
Can I? Tim Allen, definitely Tim Allen. What would he go?
That's the noise he makes when he.
It's the climax.
Tear gas.
Mr. Bean.
I'm coming
Mr.
for
Beast.
you, Walter.
Oh, there was poison gas there.
Joel.
There appears to be a lot of tear gas at current moment.
Correction. Just the perfect amount of tear gas.
I used no tear shampoo this morning. Why is it like this?
Shut up. Shut the
I'm
fuck
too
up, you
tired.
fucking
He always gets
nerd.
shampoo in his eyes because he thinks it's no tear.
Okay, I get shampoo in my eyes a lot, but yesterday I called Nicholas in a frantic stir and just yelled, "I got soap in my eyes." He was like, "Oh, did you take a shower?" And I was like, "No, I was just washing my hands."
He's like, it's straight in his eyeball.
I don't even know how it happened. I just like squirted that hand soap into my hand and it just ricocheted into my eye, and I just remember slamming the sink and just going, "Fucking fucks!"
It deployed more tear gas. The
Anyway,
vault's
Merry
open.
Crimes, guys.
Steal the pardons.
Ow, my face.
Steely. Wait, what's a pardon?
It exempts you from every single crime that you
It's a no
can
crime
do.
pass.
Yeah.
Or rather,
Oh,
crime
so
pass.
it's like
Basically, if you commit a crime, this will clear your name of everything.
Wait, we just stole it.
Yeah. And these are already signed, so.
So wait, does that mean that if they're like, wait a minute, you just stole a pardon from me, does that mean we could just show them this and they're just like, no, bumpers?
These guys are not. This guy can't be crime.
We didn't commit crime.
We can let's call this. We've got a pass, Coulter.
We just killed like 500 people and stole the I'm just confused.
Alright, Coulter, come
I
on
was so
up the stairs.
confused about this level when I first did it with Joel.
Wait, you can just steal a pass.
I
And
thought
then
it was
you're just like,
entirely
oh,
stupid because
But they
my
know
boss
that you
said-
stole it. They literally saw you steal it. You didn't get it from the fucking president. You stole it.
It would actually pretty much cause a national crisis, considering this would show how weak the American government security system is.
Like if you
Then
murdered
when we
Joe-
destabilize
that's like
it,
if you
know
murdered
who
Joe
swoops in
Biden.
and takes the country, Santa Claus.
It's like if you murdered Joe Biden and then you were
You
like,
see? What? Now, while you all were attempting to get the pardons, I was here for a much grander goal. The snow
to get on the
globe.
nice list.
Now with these
No,
magic words.
No, this is like the equivalent of. This is the equivalent of if you murdered Joe Biden and then they're like, "Oh, who's gonna arrest me? The president?"
Now with this snow globe I've stolen from the president, I will become the Grand Santa.
I will become Tim Allen.
I was gonna say Grandmaster Santa, but
Grandmaster Santa.
I think it's the right
Grand
premise.
Wizard Santa Claus.
We
Isn't it
gotta
called like
wait.
the Grand Wizard of the KKK?
I thought it was the Grandmaster.
No, it's like Wizard.
The Supreme Wizard Lord.
He does little racist
Supreme
stuff.
Wizard of the KKK.
Hey guys, I just got a new video idea.
No, we're not interviewing the KKK.
No, I'm becoming the Grand Wizard.
No, we're not becoming the leader of the KKK.
Coulter, you can do that.
What if we like?
Coulter.
So you know that what
Hey, Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today.
you know what that sports movie does?
You know the sports movie does?
like
Guys, can we scream Cruelty Squad?
no.
Now that's a good game.
Didn't last time you tried and stream it, it just
Oh, you
broke.
guys remember Vermin Supreme?
Vermin Supreme.
Vermin Supreme.
Oh, isn't that the guy with the boot on? Yeah, I did an essay about that in school last year.
I want to see that. I love Vermin Supreme. We
He's a
need more
good
wizards
man.
like him, and not racist ones.
You need less racist. Hashtag not all racist wizards.
Hashtag not all wizards. What if someone makes like a Hallmark movie about someone accidentally becoming the KKK and instead like turning into like a bakery or something?
I'm imagining like a Garfield Tale of Two Kitties, like the like classic trope in like cartoons and movies where it's like one guy is like very wealthy or has like a lot of power or is like royalty or whatever, and the other guy is just some like Joe Schmo like poor dipshit, and they switch places. I'm imagining that, except it's some guy as the Grandmaster of the KKK, and the other guy switched places, and he's like, "Oh, what am I gonna do? I don't even know how to lynch." Cut that part out.
Keep that in. Purely for Coulter's suffering.
That's a new Hallmark movie. They're calling it Christmas with the Clan.
Christmas.
Helicopters here.
Hey, okay, everybody, helicopters here.
Helicopter,
Helicopter, helicopter.
Well, let me just pick up my turrets really quickly.
You pick up
Your
your
turds?
Johnson on
Coulter,
White
get
House
to the
lawn.
freaking helicopter.
Oh, did you
Johnson on the
shit
White
it?
House lawn, everybody. Johnson on the White House lawn.
The fuck? I'm trapped on their heads!
Joel, you're giving head to a White House?
I didn't mean to give head to a white.
Coulter.
Oh, now you made it a race thing.
Hey, can we talk about Bill Clinton?
Can we?
Get to the freaking
Can we talk
helicopter.
about my Reformed Orthodox rabbi?
The Reformed Orthodox.
Don't know if that guy's a Nazi or not.
Yeah, I've seen like 50-50. 50% of the people.
Coulter,
think
inside
that
the
he's
helicopter.
a-
I saw one thing where it was like, oh, he's actually like a Jewish prankster, and if so, kudos to him. But if he's, I don't know if he is, because like I saw a podcast with him, and look, I'm not gonna pretend like I know a lot about Jewish culture. I don't know shit. All I know is the Hanukkah and the dreidel, and the spinny thing, and the gimel or whatever.
That
But,
can be a
Don't don't equate Jewish culture to Dr. Doofenshmirtz, please.
stump. I wasn't.
But I've seen like people wear like yarmulkes, and it's near like the back of their head. But the way the kid was wearing it, he looked like he was wearing a fucking Charlie Chaplin bowling hat. It was like
A
at the
bowling
top of his
hat?
head, bowler hat. All the leaves are brown. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah. Who is calling you this late, Coulter?
I don't know.
Oh wait.
The Minion.
No one man should have all that.
Oh, that penis. Wait, can we watch the wall review now? Wait, can we watch the wall review now?
Setting up.
The wall, the wall, the wall, the wall, the wall.
9/11.
9/11.
The wall has two identical sides.
Joel, that's how a wall works.
Your Honor, a second nostalgia critic has hit the wall.
Mr. Walkerchev, tear down this wall.
What do you want to? What do you guys want to do now?
Well, apparently
Tear
I've
down
on
the
wall.
Berlin critic.
A wall.
What the fuck is playing? What the hell?
What? What
Oh.
do you scream at?
The Payday music started playing, and I thought I was being like ambushed by mind demons.
The clowns are here.
Thought I had a bad case of the mind coochies. You have cooties. Ha 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 ha.
Do I start the wall by the Nostalgia Critic?
Please start the wall by the nostalgia
Are
critic.
you watching the wall by the Nostalgia Critic?
I can't stay on the stream for
watching
much
your
longer. I
stream.
have business.
Sure.
I thought it was gonna be the Earth with Doug Walker's face on it.
What was?
The intro.
You watching it?
Oh wait, I'm supposed to stream it.
Can't see your scream, jackass.
Do you say "see your scream"? Do you see "scream" dubbed over?
Being dubbed over by Scream.
Like Scream? Scream did it. He did the dub.
Oh, Scream did it. He's doing the dub, not a guy.
A guy.
All right, play the critic.
This isn't a wall, fucker.
There's like 3 of them.
There's 4 of them. There's a horizontal wall.
I thought you were just gonna say there's a whore.
Dude, that Floyd is kind of pink.
The wall.
Is that the wall?
Look, it's
I
another
like
wall.
Joel just saying the wall.
The
Hold on a second. I
wall.
need to see what's on this Nostalgia Critic recommended. Why does he watch so much Law and Order? Because it's Tobuscus?
Law and Order, Law and Order.
Tobuscus from Law and Order.
The wall.
That's him.
So you have to.
Wait, I thought it was an album. It's a movie?
Made a movie about the album.
Does it feature the album or is it about the album?
Yes. Like a surrealist, like weird bullshit thing. I've never actually seen Pink Floyd's The Wall. And I've never, surprise, surprise, being the massive Nostalgia Critic fan I am, I've never actually watched The Wall review.
I feel like there's something piercing my heart right now. Not in like a stabbing way, but in like there is an attack on my. Is that the wall?
Is that a wall? Is that another wall?
Gets shot instant.
Bro, that's a moving wall.
Hold on a second. I was gonna say she gets shot instantly, and then I just heard. Was that the Freemasons?
That's a Nostalgia Critic?
Is he in this?
It was SpongeBob there.
Was that a zebra? So is this Pink Floyd?
And that's Pink Floyd right there.
That
That's
Pink
him.
Floyd? That Floyd's kind of pink too. Is that a Nostalgia Critic?
That's Tom Cruise.
Is that the wall?
That's the Nostalgia Critic.
Sounds identical to Jack Stober. That was identical to Jack Stober. His voice was the same.
I don't know if I can do this.
It looks like he's about to come out. And then Doug Walker came out of my computer screen and then he bled out the eyes.
Is that a wall?
Nostalgia Critic and Peter Griffin bled in me.
Bled in me. Should I change the stream because we are not playing Payday? We are just watching The Wall.
I cannot watch
Yeah.
this any longer.
Let's just watch Nostalgic. Yes.
Can I tag what we're doing as Doug Walker? No, we can't.
Yes.
I'm gonna tag it Doug Walker, Nostalgia Critic, and Wall.
A Nazi?
Was that was that an SS officer? It is now tagged Doug Walker, Nostalgia and Critic, and let's tag Wall.
Let's also tag it with Hitler.
Has he just been a?
I'm not
I
doing
don't
this.
like these noises.
I'm not doing this. Shut it down. Shut it all down.
You got us into this, man. Be when I see people.
Yeah, I'm done.
I guess we'll have to save some Nostalgia Critic for another time, people.
Dang.
We should do just a stream where we spend like hours just watching the Nostalgia Critic.
Watching Nostalgia Critic.
We watch every
That'll be
single
one of my
video.
first streams back.
Remembering it,
Same.
he doesn't have to.
Fart.
What do you say?
I said shit fart.
Well,
Shit. Fart.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, I am not watching more of this wall review. Good night, everyone. And then the Nostalgia Critic and Peter Griffin came on the TV and blared at me.